Okay, so there's a plan and a purpose and a works for your life. Whether you know it or not, whether you agree with it or not, there's a plan and a purpose for your life. And God says so. And so, just like in the Old Testament, where the worst thing in the world, it seemed, that could happen to Joseph, where his brothers were so jealous of him. And you may have that in your family, that there's, jealousy that's rampant throughout the family. There's chaos in your family, and you're the baby of the family, and maybe you're not. You're in the middle child, and nobody likes you, and blah, blah, blah. And nobody sees that you have potential or purpose, but God does. He absolutely does. So I had to come to grips with that. For my life, it was like, you don't have a lot of purpose, and you're just going to have to squeak by in life. Well, it turned out I was at the top of my class in my secretarial skills. You may not think that's important, but boy, it catapulted me into the legal field in my 30s. After being a stay-at-home mom and working at other administrative jobs, boom. And I could fly, and I could raise my salary, and I could do the things that I teach you to do. And watch the previous video where I talk about the notebook, okay? There's a plan and a purpose for you. When I talk about Joseph, his brothers basically threw him in a hole, and then others, a caravan coming by, took him as a slave and brought him into Egypt. And he ended up working in the position of working as an underling for the Pharaoh of Egypt. God had a plan and a purpose. Joseph eventually, very quickly, became the right-hand man to Pharaoh. And he eventually reunited with the brothers that did him wrong. And he was able to see his elderly father. They didn't even recognize him because he was young when they sold him into slavery and did these heinous things. Your life can do a complete 180. Mine certainly did, by going in the legal field. And it helped support my family greatly when my husband lost his position and lost his job of 28 years. So understand that God has something that in the works for you. And you may go into your first job, and it may not be the job you want to be in, but get that experience and grow and watch what happens. I promise you, watch what happens. Trust God in what He's doing, and you will see a great result at the end. Please like and subscribe.